Hey Tarot friends, it's Jade here with Tarot Your Truth. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to do a walkthrough of the Hidden Realms Tarot because I realized that I didn't have one on my channel for some reason, even though this is one of my soul decks. So this is in a tarot wrap that I made myself. I did a double wrap. What's going on here? Not a double wrap, what am I saying? I did a double ribbon, white and purple. And I'll show you the fabric because I love this wrap. So on the one side, and then on the other side, and all right, so these, I can't show you the box because I've covered over it with something else, or I got rid of it. Can't remember. It came in a big box, one of those big Llewellyn style boxes, and like this actually. Like this style. So you can see that's what I did with this one. This one was the Everyday Witch. And I put scrapbook paper on the outside so I can use them for something because I didn't know what to use them for. So I've had this deck for over a year now, and so yes, I don't have the box anyway. So this deck is my soul, like one of my soul decks. This is the Hidden Realms Tarot. I love the backs. To me, when I look at this, it looks like there's two eyes, you know, kind of the nose, and yeah, it looks like there's some eyes staring at me. So this wonderful deck was so important to me that when I got it, because it's not, you know, for a mass market deck, it's not inexpensive. And sorry, I got nervous about riffle shuffling it and damaging it. So I did a couple of things. What I did was I rebacked it. So these are the original backs. What I did was I put clear contact paper on the backs. And you can't tell anymore. There might be, actually, there's one tiny little, oh, no, it's not. Actually, that's actually the card. Yeah, because that one has it in the same spot. There may be one or two cards that still have an air bubble, but yeah, you can't tell. But what that does is not only does it strengthen the deck, it makes the cardstock a little bit thicker. Okay, so I don't have another deck here that I can use to compare. Yes, I do. If I line those up, it's about a 1/4 inch or 5 millimeter difference in thickness. And now I'm happy because I don't need to buy a second deck. The contact paper protects it really well, and I can riffle shuffle to my heart's content without having to worry about the damage. So I'm gonna do a walkthrough, and well, actually I'm just gonna do it this way. They're not in order. I love this Fool card, oh my gosh. These images, so they're not meant to be human, they're fairies. This is the Empress. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards. The Page of Wands, just look at the expression on his face. yeah, so they're meant to be fairies, and I mean, they could almost be human, right? Like, she looks pretty close to human. My light is fading a bit, so I'm getting a little bit of glare. I apologize. Six of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Strength. Let's see if I turn this a bit, if that makes a difference. I don't have my regular setup right now. Try to eliminate that glare. She's bountiful. This deck is so good for me. I'd love to hear how it is for you guys. It's so good for me. Like, it gives me the reading I need at the time. So if I'm doing a reading just for fun and it's just a lighthearted thing, and then it responds that way. And if it's something heavier, or I really, really need advice, it gives it to me. And whether the tone, I know it's what I'm reading into it, right? But I don't personify my decks. It's what I'm reading into it and how I'm reading into it. But the artwork is such that it allows me to do that. It's so it is so like, I don't even have the words. The artwork is such that it's very flexible, and you can see the same card one way one day and completely different the next day. This is the one card I gross. 70s porn star is what that reminds me of. And so it gives me what I need when I need it. And if I need a kick in the pants to get off my butt, it will, it gives it to me that way. And if I need come on, Jade, get off your butt and do things, then it will also give me that message. It's not shy that way. It's not mean, though, despite cards like that. But holy moly, like I said, look at the expressions on their face. They're so expressive. Love this Knight of Swords, and also the Queen of Swords. Woo! King of Swords. So like I said, this is one of my pieces of my soul deck, because Eight of Pentacles, the World. Yeah, it's just so awesome. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it again, I want to pull it out again, and I'm starting to get paranoid again about something happening to this deck. Maybe I should get another deck. a backup copy. I need to stop worrying about stuff like that. But I know that sometimes when I don't listen to my intuition, I sort of regret it. Anyways, that is the 78 cards. They did rename, I don't know if you saw that, but they renamed a couple of the cards. I think the Devil and the Tower, can't remember. But in terms of riffle shuffling, it is the Welland cardstock, so it's thin. And at the time, like, you know, you can bend it, no problem. When I got this deck, I didn't know a lot about cardstock, and yeah, I can't do it in the middle of the air. I didn't know a lot about cardstock, and so I just thought, oh my gosh, these are paper thin. They're going to rip. I'm gonna break them, and that's why I put the contact paper on them. Knowing now what I know about Llewellyn cardstock, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have put contact paper on, I don't think, because my experience so far has been with Llewellyn cardstock that although it is thinner, it seems to be a decent quality. It's not like the Modern Tarot Reader, or what's it called? The Antique Anatomy. I always forget the name of that deck. It's not like the Antique Anatomy where it's, you know, the cards, you bend the card and then it doesn't snap back. Well, that one maybe did, but didn't. But like if I did that to the Antique Anatomy, like it would stay like that. It wouldn't go back. So anyway, that one I really feel like I'm gonna rip the cards, whereas this one I don't. Anyway, so that is the Hidden Realms Tarot. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on it. It comes with a pretty substantial book, and once again, I didn't bring it, but it's one of those, you know, like an actual, this is for the Beautiful Creatures, but it comes with a thick, like pretty hard oh my lord, color images. Like, it's a pretty significant book. It's actually a really great book. So I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, and whether you enjoy this deck. And if you like this video, please do hit the like and subscribe button. I would much appreciate it. Bye.